Hey guys, we are back with another video, and in today's video we'll be calling my student loan provider to try to get a refund back for the payments that I made during COVID-19. I'll also be putting a list of federal loan providers down in the description below, as well as their respective phone numbers, so you could give them a call to try to get a refund back for yourself. And if I'm missing any big ones, make sure you comment so that I could add them to the list as well. And make sure you watch until the end, because I'll be talking about a very unusual situation, and so in case your situation is any similar to that, you may be prepared after watching this. Without further ado, let's get started. So I realized something very interesting that I didn't think about before, that getting a refund is actually a big game changer, because I realized a lot of people actually started to pay off their loans and pay off a big chunk of their student loan debt during COVID, because obviously we had a 0% interest rate, and so that was a perfect time for many people to actually pay off their loans. Obviously that is such a responsible thing to do, but I actually didn't realize it, because for myself I actually stopped paying the student loans, and I realized I wanted to kind of build up my savings and build up my investments during that time. So because of that, I only really made a handful of transactions during that time. And there are some talks that if you paid off your loans anytime after March 13th, 2020, that you're able to get some type of refund back. So I've been hearing about those things, but I haven't seen anyone really do it live. So I thought I would give this a shot and really show whether or not it's easy or difficult to get someone's refund back. And then right now, I believe my student loan provider, I think their customer service ends around 10 o'clock, and right now is 9:20, and so of course I procrastinate until now, but I'm gonna give them a call, see what they say. I'm gonna try to put it on speakerphone and then have this play out live. Now I'm just gonna log into my app now just to see how much I have paid off since that date of March 13th, 2020. And as you can see here in this app, actually, you can see March 18th, April 13th, April 16th, and then May 11th, and then afterwards I stopped paying. So after adding all of those payments up, I got around $1,213.20. So I'm gonna give them a call, see if I could get a refund back. And in this video, you'll be able to see how easy or hard it could be, especially for people who dread some of these kind of phone calls. And so why don't I try to find out the number and then give them a call.
Thank you for calling Nelnet. The Biden-Harris. In order to expedite your call, please enter your 9 digits. To continue verification, enter the 4 digits of the. For any other questions or to speak with an advisor, press 0. Please hold while we connect you with an advisor. This is Kelly. Might please have your first and last name. How can I help you today?
Yes, so I was told that from online, I was reading that you could get a possible refund back for the student loan that you pay for after a certain date. I was wondering if that's allowed and if I'm able to get some of that refund back.
March 13th of 2020 going forward. First eligible payment, I see it was March 18th, 2020. Then up until May 11th,
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Great. I'll get that request sent over. Processing times, they're looking at around 4 to 6 weeks. It might take a little bit longer because they have so many requests at this time.
Okay.
But they will send you correspondence, let you know the status of everything, and you just have to be aware of the balance being reinstated due to the refund.
Okay, and is that going straight into the payment that I made with, or with the bank account?
They typically would use whichever account you use, but they'll let you know the details of it.
Okay. And then how would I get the update on that? Would it be over email or over the phone once everything's processed or something?
I think you're signed up for e-correspondence. Let me double check
Yeah.
here. Yep, yes. So they will send you an email or call you if they have questions about anything.
Perfect. Okay. And then regarding the student loan forgiveness, do you know anything about that right now in terms of how do I declare income, or when I could do that, or where?
form just for that.
Okay.
They'll be available early October.
Okay.
But they will send borrowers an email to let them know when that form is available.
Got
but
it.
you can also stay up to date on their website, which is studentaid.gov/debt relief.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm sure you're getting a lot of these calls, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they recommend that you complete the form by November 15th.
Okay, that makes sense. Other than that, anything else I'm supposed to know or I should know? I think that should be everything that I was calling for, but wondering if there's anything else that I should be aware of.
That's everything that's going on right now. Main thing is the debt cancellation and that form that's going to come out next month.
And then the form is just to declare my income or just like my tax?
Right, exactly. So we're not entirely sure what's going to be on the form, but it should be involving the income because some borrowers may automatically receive the relief because the department already has the income information during the pandemic.
Okay.
But they'll have this form, so I just recommend everyone fill it out because we have no way of knowing if they have your income information or not.
Okay, and nothing about after the form if I have to contact Nelnet again or something?
Right, no.
Okay.
Nothing as far as that. But yeah, everything will be done through federal student aid.
Okay, that is all. Well, appreciate your help. You said 4 to 6 weeks, I believe?
Exactly.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your help.
Yeah, thank you for giving us a call. You have a great evening.
You too. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
That was quick. That was very quick. Was that quick? That was... It says 7 minutes that it took me for the entirety of the call, but the call itself was maybe like 2-3 minutes. She was very quick about it, actually, very helpful. And then afterwards, I was just asking her a bunch of questions that I was kind of curious about. But other than that, you could have literally called and then gotten your refund within a minute or two. And so I'm sure they're getting a lot of these calls too. And so I'm sure they know the process very well in terms of what they're supposed to do now. But it was, I was assuming that it's gonna be easy, but sometimes some of these things, some of the process are so like, there's like bottlenecks, so many demand or so many people actually logging in. And so that was actually a lot quicker than I expected. But yeah, she said, I don't really have to do anything. It seems like I will get the money back within 4 to 6 weeks into my bank account or the method of payment that I used to make with this. And then afterwards, I guess I just have to fill in the application that comes in October to declare my income. And I guess from there, everything else will be taken care of and then have some processing time. Now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it was kind of a short call, shorter than I kind of expected, but as promised, I wanted to kind of talk about the unusual situation in case your circumstance is somewhat similar. And that is, make sure you check that your federal loan provider is the same as it was before COVID. Because I had a situation with my girlfriend where she had one provider prior to COVID, and then she had one kind of change during COVID. And because of that, the new provider actually didn't have a full history of the payments that was made. And they could only see on their end a few, I think maybe 2 out of the 5 payments that she made. And they were only a fraction of what she paid as well. So because of that, thankfully she actually checked her email receipts, and she was able to see that she actually made a lot more payments during that time. And once she understood that, she kind of explained the situation to the call rep. And now the call rep has asked her to kind of submit her screenshots just as a verification to how much she paid and when. So thanks to that, now she's going to be able to kind of get most of her refund back. However, if she hadn't, she would have only gotten very small percentage of what she actually paid. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys. I know I wanted to do a little bit more on the student loan debt, and obviously this is kind of new given that a lot of people are talking about this, but I wanted to kind of make a video about actually calling them in and seeing how easy it might be to get the money back. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.